Hey there, welcome to Consult the Blind Guy. My name is Andrew, and in today's episode for this live stream, We're going to talk about the content creators course I am currently developing and will be releasing in a matter of a few weeks. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can stay updated on the latest videos, live streams, and more. If you're a part of the consulting crew, welcome back. I plan on answering every question you have today during the live stream about this course and about content creation in general. So let's get to it.
Disappointed by reality, trying to come back, start something new, build up yourself, it's all to you. Stay strong no matter what they say, you keep getting better every day. Hold your head up, never gonna stop, fears and proud, stand up and shout. Stand my ground.
As I said, welcome to Consult the Blind Guy. In today's episode, we are talking about content creation, and we're talking about the course that I am currently in the process of developing for all content creators from beginning to advanced. And if you're having any kind of issues with creating content here on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, anything, please feel free to let me know so I can do whatever I can to help you with your process of content creation. Before we get too far into today's live stream, let's see who we have with us today. Vidal Blind Reader, thanks for being here. Hope you're having a good day. Divided by Sight, thank you for being here. Nicole the Blind Mage, Kim Lackey, Aaron Waller, great to see you all here. Let's see. Thank you, Aaron. Those are all my own creations. Yes, Divided by Sight, the holidays are always stressful. It's not just you, I promise. Music's always great unless it's country. Now you don't know good music. I'm just saying. Just saying. Gotta have a little bit of country in there somewhere every now and then. You can't count country out. If we didn't have country music, we wouldn't have none of the music that we've got these days. Course sounds awesome. Thank you. I know Divided by Sight's excited about this because she was actually talking with me the other night while I was putting my beginning of the outline together, and it is quite a bit that I plan on covering. So if you have any questions at all about what I'm going to cover, if you have any kind of struggle or issues that you're dealing with for content creation, no matter what type it is, please feel free to drop it into the live chat. If you're on the replay, feel free to drop it down in the comments, because I will make sure to answer all of your questions when it comes to content creation. I'm sure you're probably asking, well, are you going to be like all the others out there when it comes to doing YouTube videos and everything else? Or what qualifies me to be able to do this course? And to put it simply, to give you a quick breakdown on why I'm doing this course and why I am qualified to do this course, it is simply because I have been making content for over 20 years. I have 4 years of actual school experience for training wise on creating videos, editing videos, and the different transitions and overlays and everything else. Now, compared to now, back then, it is quite different because when I started doing my video training, we actually did everything on VHS tape. So the editing process in a bit has changed since back then to now because we literally did everything on a VHS tape and you had to use a $30,000 machine in order to watch a video and edit the video and overdub and everything else. It was hell. I'm just saying. You think that content creation today is hard? No. You go back 20 years ago to when you actually had to do everything on a tape. That is much harder. The whole process that we have today, you can do everything on your phone or on a laptop. And back then, it was just not possible to be able to do high quality video on a VHS tape and have it uploaded onto the internet like we do now. So I have a lot of years of experience in general, and I have literally been on YouTube since day one. Now, here's an interesting question. In fact, let's see if you all here in the live stream happen to know this answer. I know a couple of you probably will. Do you know why YouTube started on Valentine's Day in 2005? If you do, then you have a nice little tidbit fact about how this platform actually came to be. And I have been here ever since then. Yes, coffee. Thank you, Lauren, for saying that. And take me a quick sip while I wait for you all to answer about the fun fact about YouTube. Hey, Sammy Superstar, what's going on, brother? Yes, VHS, man. I feel kind of old just mentioning it. Yeah, I know you cheated, Aaron, because you got to hear it the other day because I was actually talking about that with Pat myself. Um, so I'll give a quick second for somebody else that doesn't know besides me and Aaron. Because if you don't know, I'm about to blow your mind. But I have literally been working tirelessly this past week, putting my outline together and planning things out. I am still working on the outline now because I do actually plan on publishing the outline, excuse me, not only on the Facebook group and on the Facebook page as well as my website, but I will go over it a lot more in detail in the next couple weeks. As I said, I am trying to get everything put together to be able to do this, but we are going to cover quite a bit. Divided by Sight can actually attest to this because I went over some of the things that I am planning on discussing for the topics. And as of right now, there are going to be at least 10 modules. There may actually be more than that. But I am literally going to cover pretty much everything from the very beginning up to making it so you can be an advanced content creator. Whether you're on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, it does not matter. Whether you're a blogger, an author, a podcaster, I am going to cover it all. And I'm not seeing any other answers for the fun fact about YouTube coming in. So I'm going to assume nobody outside of Aaron and I here at this particular moment actually knows the answer. And the reason that YouTube was started on Valentine's Day 2005 is because YouTube originally was a dating platform. Yes, you heard that right. It was a dating platform. The whole concept back in 2005 was to be able to have those who were interested in finding a possible match or possible partner was to create videos to share about yourself, to vlog and things of that nature, to be able to share about yourself and what you were looking for and things that you were interested in order to appeal better to others on YouTube to find a date, to go out and virtually get to meet each other as a first step in a possible relationship. And now here we are, 15 years later, and we have gotten millions upon millions of content creators here on YouTube. Some people have just started accounts within the last few days. Some of them have been on here since the beginning, like myself. Some of them have only been on for a few years. Some of them are actually very well known people, and some of them just getting started. Some struggle with things on YouTube, and others are going through their own little personal challenges, whether it's with gear or coming up with content ideas, editing content, or not knowing what to do in order to grow. And that's why I'm here and why I'm doing my course to be able to help you as content creators. You're going to be able to learn how to do an account from scratch, how to create a brand account, how to do headers, how to do profile pictures, how to upload, how to live stream, ways that you can live stream without having 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time on a mobile device. There is literally a boat ton of knowledge that I plan on putting into this course. As I said, I have been here since the beginning. I actually have 4 channels currently myself, all ranging in subscriber size, and I'm about to have a 5th one here in the near future as well. There is literally a metric ton of information already out there on content creation. However, why am I doing my course and what is it that makes me different compared to all the other influencers out here on the platform? As I said, I've been on YouTube since day one. I have over 20 years of experience in video creation, and 4 years of that is training in school. I have been doing videos even before I took my training in school. I have literally been in multiple niches. I have started out from the very bottom, just like everybody else, and built my way up. I have 10 pages and 18 groups alone on Facebook. I am literally on every social media platform other than 2. I'm not on Parlor and I'm not on MySpace. Although I will be talking about Parlor in the future as well. And MySpace today is completely different compared to the MySpace of yesterday. Because back in the day, MySpace used to be the original Facebook. Unfortunately, things have changed. MySpace died off, and now it's coming back into existence now, but it is in a completely different platform than what it used to be back in the day. So if you have any questions, please feel free to drop them into the live chat, and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. If you could, it would be greatly appreciated if you could put question in all caps. It makes it a lot easier for me to see between regular conversation and questions. While you're at it, please, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you can stay updated on the latest videos, live streams, and more. Because you are not going to want to miss the topics coming up in the future or on updates for this course either, because there is a lot of information that I will be sharing, a lot of how to's, a lot of reasons why. There's also going to be some extra bonuses as well for those that sign up for the course. If for any reason you do not feel comfortable with asking questions here in the live stream or in the comment section below, you can email me personally at consult.ablindguy@gmail.com, or you can email me at andrew@consulttheblindguy.com. Yep. Gmail or my website. Either one, you'll get directly a hold of me. If you're not already a part of our consulting crew community, you can find us on Facebook. I have a page there, which is also linked to the group, or you can search for the Consult the Blind Guy Consulting Crew. As I said in the past couple weeks, the name was going to change from the Hangout group. Let's see. Question. What is Parlor? Parlor is another platform kind of like Facebook. This one, on the other hand, they boast that they are all about the First Amendment and allowing everybody to have freedom of speech on their platform, which is supposed to be a lot like Facebook. And I mean, literally, it is supposed to be the Facebook replacement. However, I read through their terms of use and I was very, very disappointed in reading it because they actually contradict themselves on multiple occasions. They state that they want everybody to have their right to free speech and you can say whatever you want, post or whatever you want, and not have any issues. But when you actually look at their terms of use, they tell you, go ahead, speak your mind, you have that right as your First Amendment. But the very next statement, they actually tell you that they, the company Parlor, can actually remove your post or close down your account at any point in time if they feel that whatever you post does not fit within their standards. They also state that people that are on the platform can report your account if they do not agree with what you say or they think that your statement offends them, which would block your profile from that particular user, get sent to Parlor's team, and then they would further determine whether or not to close your account or remove your post and things of that nature, which is pretty much what we already deal with on Facebook. I would know because I am always in Facebook jail for violating their terms of service in one way or another because I refuse to censor myself or censor others because we have the freedom of speech. I don't care what platform we're on. As you've heard me do here before, I will go absolutely batshit crazy on things. I will rant. That's why we have the Rant Time Clips channel. I am not here to spread misinformation or cause problems. but I am going to speak my mind and express myself, and I don't care who hears it. I don't care what these standards are. I have a constitutional right, just like you have a constitutional right to speak your mind and express yourself. And as far as I am concerned, these platforms are public domain, which also classifies them as freedom of the press. Freedom of the press does not just cover newspapers or mainstream media news channels or the radio, as far as I'm concerned. Any platform that is open to the public, whether you have to create an account or not, is the press. You have the right to speak your mind on any platform that allows you onto that platform. Now, yes, I understand that they have the right to put up specific guidelines of what you can and cannot do. However, they go overboard on things as far as I'm concerned with a lot of their standards. Hey, Sherry Turquoise, thanks for being here. Hope you're having a good day. So, I'm not seeing any other questions yet, so I'm going to pull up my notes here and I'm going to give you a little bit of an idea of some of the things I actually plan on covering for the content creators course. Now, I'm not going to give you the exact details of absolutely everything yet. As I said, I am still in the planning process because this is going to be a lot. And I mean a lot. There's at least 8 things so far that I have planned out for each and every module. And I am going to literally do an outline specifically for all of you who are interested or may be interested in taking this course once it is released. And there's a ton, and I mean a ton. As I said, I plan on doing a how to start a YouTube, how to create a brand account, how to create headers, profile pictures, a watermark, kind of like the subscribe button down in the lower right hand corner. You don't actually have to have it say subscribe. You can have whatever you want there, and I'm going to show you how to make one of those. How to do your channel description, which is the About Me section. And it's the same thing that you can do across all platforms to let everybody that sees your profile know what you in your brand or your channel is about. How to structure your channel layout, which is the way that your videos are set up on your homepage, whether it's the non-subscribers first time seeing it and you have a trailer or don't have a trailer, whether you have uploads at the top or playlists, or how you actually structure it to be able to get your viewers enticed into looking at your channel and keeping them there as long as possible. And let's see, we'll scroll down here. So I've got this all set up in a folder. And what social media platforms to utilize for your channel, how to use the same picture and header for your different social medias if you choose to have a Facebook page or a Twitch or a Twitter or even a LinkedIn. There's so many other ways that you can actually market your content and your brand across the different platforms. How to stream on the other social media platforms, where to begin and how to begin an email list, which is a very good thing to actually start, believe it or not. I know a lot of us really don't like getting emails, but getting emails for your brand going or for your content going is actually a good thing. This actually helps you stay in contact. Besides just going here's my video or my blog or whatever content it is that you create, having an email list, believe it or not, is a good safety net as well. As I said a second ago, these platforms all have their own community standards, and if you violate them, they could actually kick you off of the platform. Now, if you were sitting here today and you said something that offended somebody, they report it, YouTube per se decides to close down your channel. How are you, if you're only on one platform, going to let your followers, your subscribers, your viewers know what happened? You can't. So if you have an email list, at least you could stay in contact with your subscribers, keep them updated on important things that might be going on with you or your brand, your content, events that you might be planning on doing, what your latest content is. But remember one thing, you need to provide value. And what is value? Whatever information it is you plan on sharing. Like this live stream right now, I'm providing value in the sense that I am forewarning you, giving you the option to look further into creating content in different platforms, knowing what to expect within this course that I am currently developing and why I'm developing it, answering your questions on what's in the course, why is that in the course, what is not in the course, and if you want it to be in the course. If you're having a problem or an issue with your content, you can drop it into the live chat and I can discuss right now possible ways to solve that problem even before I release my course. How to create audience engagement, how to schedule a social media post. And we'll scroll down here a little bit and we'll go to this module because I am literally going to drop a ton of knowledge. I have been doing content creation for so long that some of our own influencers in the community are surprised that I have not had a course out sooner, just because I have been here for so long. Yes, I am teasing you all, but it's not a bad tease. At least I'm sharing knowledge and information that is going to benefit you now today compared to just getting a course in the future. Uh, I'm assuming that is supposed to be hashtag blind problems. Hunter 130142. I'm not sure what that's for, Aaron. If you could fill me in on that one. Will you cover any accessibility issues that might come up? Yes, I am going to cover accessibility issues as well. That is honestly one of the main reasons that I am doing this course, is because there are a lot of influencers, and I mean a ton of influencers out there right now who have similar kind of courses, but they only cover so much. And for what they do cover, they are charging a complete ass ton as far as I'm concerned. We're talking anywhere from upwards of $600 minimum up to $3,000 to $4,000 for courses that don't even cover nowhere near as much as I plan on putting into my course. And it irritates me because a lot of our influencer community are focused on content creators in general, whether they're here on YouTube or on other platforms, but they go after the vast community of content creators. I am the only one in the community who is focused primarily on the visually impaired and differently abled. Everything that I plan on doing in this course is geared towards our community because I know exactly what it's like to be visually impaired. I know what it's like to not feel like when you're watching the other creators to get the information you need, and you have to continue digging and searching and hoping you can find the information in a platform that you can actually see it or understand it, because there is a lot out there of here, do this, here, do that, and you can't see a damn thing that they're doing. Or they will go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth of this is how you do this and this is how you do that, but it's always on a bright screen so you can't see it if you do have any level of sight. And they just say here and there and this and that and this and that. And they don't actually do it in a manner that shows you where you're capable of seeing it or possibly understanding it fully. Then you have to hit them up or search for other content out there to be able to do the things you want to do. Whereas when I do all of my tutorials, I zoom in as far as I possibly can in order to show you exactly what I'm looking at, where it's at, and how it gets used. That is one thing I will guarantee is when I show you how to do something, I'm going to give you a complete diagram of where everything is on the screen, what I'm doing, and how I'm doing it. Oops. Well, at least she's not entirely gone. Timeout is better than getting blocked. But even if by chance, if something like that happens, just let me know. I can go into the settings real quick and I can get her right back out. Or anyone for that matter. Accidents happen, and we just had to actually do this the other day on Pat Flynn's channel to get one of our community members out of jail there. Yeah, technology is definitely not always our friend. That's literally why it took me a couple extra minutes to get in here today, because literally, and I mean literally, not 5 minutes before I hit that go live button, my computer decided that it wanted to force me into yet another Windows update. And it's like, are you kidding me? It's like, why couldn't it have done this, earlier? I could have been on my phone and watching something on YouTube while it did its update. No, it decides out of the blue, here, we know you're going to do something, but we're going to make you shut your computer down anyway. But thankfully, it was quick enough to be able to get back in here before I was like super late or had to change the settings in order to get the live stream started. And that is something I will discuss too within the course, is dealing with tech issues and overcoming those struggles in itself, because I know it is not the easiest thing to deal with. It is very discouraging and depressing when you're trying to do something and it does not work the way it should, or it decides to malfunction while you were doing something. I've been there. I still have these same issues. A lot of the pros have them issues as well. So we will definitely be discussing that as well. How to get over those bumps and hurdles and struggles. Uh, yes, they do. I don't know how, but it never seems to fail that computers are like, oh, well, here, let me just decide to go off in the left field and not work properly. Yes, I'm always getting those updates. That's one of the downfalls, kind of, to being one of the Windows beta testers when they come out with new features and things like that, because it will automatically update when you're not ready. I think that they actually should be able to allow us to be a little bit more of a control freak when it comes to that. Because I do have it set to scheduled for doing updates, but even though it's scheduled, it will still do an automatic update occasionally and force you into stuff that you don't want to do yet. So, what kind of problems are you currently having with content creation? I don't care if it's on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, any platform, or whether you're a blogger, an author, podcaster, anything, any kind of content that you create. What is your biggest struggle right now with creating content? Yeah, I never understood why they give us the ability to schedule stuff like that and then the device still doesn't listen. Well, I wait to see what you're currently dealing with at the moment for content creation issues. I will come back over here to my list and I'll give you a little more information on what I plan on covering. As I said, I am skipping around on the different modules here because I have a literal ton. Because I want to make sure that you are getting the value out of this course, and you're not going to have to go and get all kinds of other courses or go in to other influencers and get the information. I am planning on giving you absolutely everything you're going to need, from being a very beginner creator that is just starting to being an advanced creator who is set to go and only has to stay up on the latest changes and things like that on the platforms. We're also going to cover how to monetize before you hit the 1,000 and 4,000 watch hours, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, which, fun fact for those of you who are kind of curious of what the 4,000 watch hours is, that is 240,000 minutes. That is quite a bit of time. And one of my channels is well over that. It's over 1,200 subscribers, and it is more along the lines of 25 to 30,000 watch hours. We're going to cover how to design merch for your channel, how to do digital products, promote your content and products. We're going to cover copyright-free music and stock videos, B-roll videos, overlay, why you shouldn't use copyrighted material, which I was on a stream earlier today on that exact topic of copyright videos, and it kind of made me a little bit irritated to be able to hear that stream, and I will actually probably be doing a rant video later on that topic because it is something that is going to affect all of us, whether you use copyrighted materials or not. It is something that is going to affect everyone because it's going to be a drastic change to copyright law if it gets pushed through. I plan on covering how to figure out your niche. And yes, I say niche. I do not say niche because I did not hear of niche until these last few months. Riches are in the niches, and that's how it's always been said, and that's how I plan on it staying. I'm not jumping on that bandwagon of changing the way that things are from the old day when it comes to niche versus niche. I am in the United States. I am not French or European, so I am sticking with American English. I plan on discussing how to add keywords into your description, how to do keyword research, where to do your keyword research, and why to do keyword research, how to do studio and set setups, because a lot of people think that you have to have thousands of dollars as well to do the best gear and the best setup so you can have all this soundproofing and a good backdrop and all kinds of stuff. And that's just not the case. Everything can be upgraded over time. You do not need a ton of experience or skill to be a content creator. How to pardon me, how to do a media kit, why to do a media kit, how to do a press kit, why to do a press kit. Yes, I have covered some of these topics in the past, like the media kit was done in the last couple weeks, but I will be going over that topic again and giving more reasons why you should do one, why to do one, in a manner that really emphasizes how a media kit and a press kit can be beneficial to you, not only when it comes to sponsors and brand deals, but how it can help you build and grow your brand even more in general, not with just these media companies or brands, sponsorships, or affiliate deals you might be able to get by using those. there is a ton of information that I plan on sharing. Excuse me, coffee burps. We're going to discuss how to add moderators and remove moderators, how to add channel editors, channel managers, why you may want to have a channel editor or a channel manager, other creator influencers who you may be interested in and have more value in the topic that you're specifically covering in your niche, or information they might have that might also be beneficial to you. I'm not saying that I have absolutely all the answers, I do have a great deal of them, but having the other perspective of other creators is beneficial to give you a different view and perspective of the way things are and more ideas that may be able to assist you as well. Apps for iPhone as well as Android for editing and recording, resources for B-roll and stock video as well as copyright audio or copyright free audio, also known as royalty free. Resources for computer software and cloud-based services, books and webinars that you might be interested in checking out, because there are a lot of webinars that are being done for free this year and will be as well next year. I myself attend a ton of these webinars. Some of the people that I am good friends with host some of those webinars as well. So I will update you on those periodically when I know when they are coming up. That way you can also attend those. How to do a membership outside of your YouTube memberships, because that is one thing that people do want to do, because whether you believe it or not, YouTube is cutting revenue for the YouTube Partner Program. They're scamming their own creators, and that's not cool either. How to generate leads either with or without your content. How to increase your shareability. Why you should consider your channel as a business and not just a hobby. Not saying having a content creator hobby is bad, but it will give you a different perspective on how to look at things and how you can benefit by looking at it that way. How to prevent burnout. Some of them consulting crew here will tell you that everybody is surprised I have not burnt out, because I do anywhere from 16 to 20 hours of work on this computer in this chair that I am at right now every single day for the last 10 months. That is another reason in how I am able to do this course creation, is because I am literally going to pull from 20 plus years of experience as a content creator in general, and then over 15 years of experience here on YouTube alone, as well as on the other platforms. And then on top of it, there's going to be a ton, and I mean a ton, of bonuses that also come with it to make content creation easier for you. And I know a couple different people that are here that are going, ooh, I can't wait, because they already know what some of those bonuses are. And I want to make sure that for those of you who do participate in the course with me, that you're getting value already as it is, but I want to make things easier on you as best as possible. The easier I can make it for you, the better I'm going to feel about this course, because a lot of these other influencers that have courses, they will give you a bonus here or there, and it's just something small. I don't plan on going small. I plan on over delivering when it comes to this content. Besides my knowledge, I am actually going to give digital products as well as some other little tidbits that I will tease later on for you to really ooh and ah over, because there is a literal ton of added bonuses that will be a part of this course as well. I want to make sure that if you do this course, that you're going to have everything you absolutely need in order to start creating from scratch, from the very bottom up, as well as for those of you who are intermediate to advanced already and need help to build, grow, or market your content in general. That is why I'm here. Whether you're differently abled, visually impaired, or blind, everything that I plan on offering is going to help you in one way or another. Hey, Terrence, what's going on, brother? Thanks for being here. Under promise, over deliver. Yes, I am going to be sharing a ton. 20 years of experience in content creation and over 15 years here on this platform. Let's see, scroll up here so I can see what I've missed. Uh, okay, we scrolled up too far. Alright, I have learned your issue is coming up with ideas or getting people to view it. Okay, that is definitely something that is already in the works for the course, but coming up with ideas. A good way to come up with ideas for your channel, believe it or not, is to look at other creators in your niche. Go to those channels that you already watch that are within your niche. See what the videos are that they are doing. If it's something that interests you or might be something that interests your viewers, use that topic. Don't copy everything that that creator is saying or doing. Put your own perspective, your own spin on that topic. For instance, you can go into my channel right now and you can see an entire list in a series on blind problems or things not to say or do to the blind and visually impaired. Take that list and put your own spin on it. Why are those things important for your viewers not to do? Or why is it that these problems are problems for you or your viewers? How are there some ways for the community in general to prevent these problems or be proactive in preventing these problems for the blind community? There is the possibility of your keyword research actually developing more content ideas for you. It is not the easiest thing to do. It is very time consuming, but it can help you in the long run. Keyword research is actually one of the biggest things I am going to stress because that is going to help you in more ways than one. Keyword research is not only good for content creation in general, but it will give you more possibilities at being found and viewed. It's going to give you more ideas on what people are searching for and what volume that they're searching at in order to see whether or not it is a good topic for you to cover or not, how to word things, and so on. There is literally a what you've got keywords everywhere, which is a free or a paid. It's a freemium premium program. You can use it for free, or you can actually pay for credits to be able to do keyword research. You pay because it gives you the ability to get more information. You can use Uber Suggest. You can use Answer the Public. Um, just Google search in general, because when you type in a specific phrase, it is actually going to give you other suggestions. There is a ton of different ways that you could do keyword research and find out other long tail keywords or phrases to be able to assist you in topics that you could cover. Excuse me. And then, as far as viewing them, you need to have a somewhat appealing thumbnail. You need to have a somewhat appealing title and description for that video. I'm not saying that it has to be immaculately perfect or anything like that, but you do need it to be on your subject, and you don't want to be clickbaity. There is a degree in which you do want to be kind of clickbaity, but you don't want to be overly clickbaity to the point to where you're lying to people to get them to click on that thumbnail. You want your description to give those keywords, in your description to give some of those keywords so it's easier for people to find. You want to have all of those structured in a way around whatever topic it is that you're covering in order to draw more attention to that video. If you share your video on your other social media platforms, give a brief description about it besides just going, here's a link, watch my video. Tell people why they need to see that video. Vidal, creating audience engagement and gaining more subscribers. Okay. When it comes to gaining an audience engagement, be more engaging with your audience like I am here now. I'm not only focused on sharing with you what I'm going to cover in this course, but I'm talking with each of you individually and to all of you as a whole. This will create audience engagement. Ask questions. Put things out there that are open-ended questions as well as closed-ended questions. For instance, if I asked you all right now, what are your thoughts? Yes or no? Pineapple on pizza. Put in the description yes or no what you think on pineapple on pizza. There is audience engagement. I'm asking you a closed-ended question that I want you to answer. This creates audience engagement. Ask an open-end question, like I did a moment ago. What is your struggle? What is it that you're having an issue with right here, right now, when it comes to content creation? Now, this here is an open-ended question to allow you specifically to give your input. You can do the same thing in your videos, even though I know you're doing specifically, you're the one doing the reading and things on your channel, but you could ask your viewers, what they like about the book that you're reading, what they don't like about the book you're reading. Um, you can go on to various different topics that you cover already within your niche and get their input and feedback. You can ask silly little questions and stuff to create a more engaging show. Asking about pineapple on pizza, whether or not you would dip your pizza crust into ranch dressing, whether or not you like coffee or tea. Hashtag coffee. There is a ton of different ways that you can create audience engagement. Uh, to gain more subscribers, remind them during your videos, at the beginning, at some point in the middle throughout your video, as well as at the end of the video. Give that value within your videos for them to subscribe. A lot of people think that you get subscribers just by putting a video up or mentioning it one or two times, once at the beginning, once at the end. No, you want to put it in there a couple different times because some people will actually get so into the videos and they have the autoplay on, so when your video is done, it just goes right to the next one. So you want to remind them in your video to subscribe. Put a reminder within your video description to subscribe. I just did a video the other day on how to create a subscriber link. That way, if you post on social media, whether you have it in your description, whether you have it in your channel description, your About Me section, that way, when they click on that link, it will bring them to YouTube and ask them if they want to subscribe to your channel. And a lot of people really don't realize that a lot of the viewers that do watch your videos, myself included, are not subscribers. There is a crap ton of people who will watch and not subscribe. Don't focus so much on the number of subscribers you have. Yes, it is nice to have that number increase over time or in a lot in one day, but the number of subscribers is not as important as the value and the quality of your content. The more engagement, the more fun, or the better the quality of the content, the more likely you are to get subscribers in the long run. Uh, Sherry says getting people to look at the posts and videos and getting more subscribers. Okay. Getting people to look at your posts on what platform, Sherry, if you don't mind me asking? Getting them to watch videos and getting more subscribers. Getting views, again, you need a good thumbnail. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you need a fairly good thumbnail. You need a good description, and you don't want your description and your thumbnail to have the exact same sentence. Give two different sentences if you're going to put sentences in. There's actually statistics that show the fewer words you have within your thumbnail, the better. But if you are going to put them in there, make them appealing to whoever is looking at the thumbnail. Make your description more appealing to those who are going to search for whatever topic it is that you're covering. Doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, but it does take a little bit of finessing in some cases, depending on what niche you're in. But You can create more appealing thumbnails just in themselves without words to get more subscribers. Don't focus so much on the numbers. Have learned a lot already from you. Thank you, Lauren. Greatly appreciated. The copywriting, I'll get to that in just 1 second. Yes, some people do think that the subscriber count is equaling out to be higher quality video, and that's just not the case. There are some people within our own community that irritate the living hell out of me because, in my opinion, they do a lot of clickbait. They do giveaways and use phrases to con people into subscribing. And that's not cool. Don't lie to your subscribers. Don't promise things that you do not intend on delivering. For instance, I had talked a few weeks ago about a giveaway. There's only a few people who actually looked at the sign up sheet and did not even sign up for a free proof copy of this book, which is signed by the authors who happen to be in this live stream chat right now. I have other items, for instance, a deck of playing cards. And my newest item actually just arrived the other day. And this is a monthly calendar for content creators. In general, it's a monthly planner. But I actually had this done in order to help out content creators. Now, it is not per se the darkest lined, but there is going to be a giveaway for one of these monthly journals coming up for you here in the community. And this one is my particular copy, but I do have the other version, which does have the man on it and it says consulting crew. I also have the woman with the cane that also says consulting crew because I wanted it to be something that appealed more to you within our community to want. Because I know not everybody wants something that says consult a blind guy. Granted, it does help me promote the channel a little bit more, but I want you, the viewer, to be more interested in it being for you rather than about me. And I will be covering keyword research not only within the course, but I will be discussing keyword research as well for the channel in general. Yes, there are ways for people to have like a massive influx of people blowing up just from doing the writing sprints. Because with NaNoWriMo just happening last month and so many people writing, doing writing sprints actually does increase a lot for people that are authors because everybody that is a writer will go to that platform to share with each other what they're writing about. And a lot of people use the Pomodoro technique. So it allows them to have music or have other authors to feed off of for their content. Yes, I try to always over deliver because I don't want anybody to think that I'm not here to help, that I'm just trying to profit off of everybody. And I want to make sure that everybody is getting the information that you need rather than what you want to hear. Because there is a lot of people who will give you just bullshit information because they know that you want to hear a specific thing, where I can actually show and prove what I'm talking about is in fact what's going to help you. Just Samson, bro, what is going on? Yes, I have lots of merch. And I'm designing more as we speak. I've literally got so much. It is freaking crazy. I mostly use Instagram and Facebook. All right, awesome. I will definitely be sure to include more on both of those. I do already have some in the course plan already, but I will definitely go more in depth on Facebook and Instagram because of Instagram now being connected directly to Facebook a little bit more than what it used to be. I could share a little bit more on that aspect too. I've literally been on Facebook for what seems like ever as well, and I have quite a big following on there between my groups and pages. Uh, Not much, brother. What's going on? Alright, let's see here. Ooh, we are just over the hour, and I know my dinner is done. So I am going to take a quick minute and answer any last minute questions that you have for the next couple of minutes before I end out today's stream so I can go eat. But I want to make sure that if you have any more questions, feel free to hurry up and drop them into the live chat, and I will answer those real quick. And I will do another live stream as well coming up to be able to answer more of your questions. I will take them down if you leave them in the comment section after the live stream as well, or if you feel like hitting me up on social media on any platform or emailing me. Because I know that there's going to be more questions about what I'm going to cover and any struggles that you're having specifically, whether it's editing, recording, what gear to use, what gear not to use, absolutely anything you want to ask questions about, feel free, and I will be sure to answer them for you. Just a quick reminder for those of you who are watching this on the replay, please, if you would, put question in all caps. That way it is easier for me to see between regular comments and questions. That way I can also write them down or, well, copy them over into a doc so I can have them prepared for the next live stream, and I will cover those live as well as in the comment section below. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you can stay updated on the latest videos, live streams, and more. I do plan on covering a lot of different topics over the next few weeks besides planning out this course. I want to ensure that I give you the value that you are here to receive, and try to give you more than what you're asking for. If for any reason you do not feel comfortable with asking questions in the live stream or in the comment section below, you can email me at consult.ablindguy@gmail.com, or you can email me at andrew@consultablindguy.com. If you're not a part of the Consulting Crew Hangout group already, we would love to have you over on Facebook. We do discuss a lot over there as well that we don't talk about necessarily here on the channel. And we get to know each other and share stories and experiences and tips and tricks of our own. So feel free to join us there at Consult a Blind Guy Consulting Crew. And Consulting Crew is spelled with CRUE rather than EW. No problems, Sherry. Thank you for being here today. It is greatly appreciated. If you have any more questions, please feel free to hit me up on social media or email. You can always comment below as well in the comment section on the replay. As I said, I will take the questions from the replay or on social media and put them into a document so I can answer them further in the next live stream. If you have any specific struggles or issues that you're trying to deal with your content creation, go ahead and include those as well. And I will be sure to give you some suggestions, tips, and tricks to help you solve those issues. I want to make sure that you are all capable of accomplishing your goals or dreams when it comes to your content creation and being able to grow, build, and market your content or your brand. I go through a lot of different webinars and trainings and all the years of experience I already have just to gain extra knowledge to be able to help you so you do not have to spend the money or spend the time doing it. I can do it for you and offer that added value here. All right, not seeing any more questions come in. So I want to thank you all again for joining me today. It is greatly appreciated. Sherry Turquoise, Divided by Sight, Brother Just Sampson, Terrence from Inside the Labs, Aaron Waller, Kim Lackey, Nicole the Blind Mage, Fidel the Blind Reader. It is greatly appreciated. Don't feel like you have to hide out and not ask questions. I'm not gonna bite, I promise. I'm here to help you in any way I possibly can. And I will be back on Monday for our usual live stream at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific. Next Thursday, I will have a guest, which happens to be in the live chat. Hey, Peximus, thanks for joining us. I hope you got some value out of today's live stream. I'm actually getting ready to head out right now, but if you also have any questions, brother, feel free to hit me up and I'll be more than happy to share my insight with you. I hope that everyone has a good day or evening, depending on where you are in the world. And I will see you again on Monday for our usual live stream at 3 p.m., as well as next week, Thursday. I may even do a live stream this weekend just to give more information as well. Thank you, thank you. Yes, yes. Please, if you don't mind, don't forget to hit that like button. It will help you stay updated as well as help the algorithm get this video out to other viewers. YouTube constantly changing the algorithm. If you don't engage with the channel, you might not get your notification. And look forward to a rant over on the other channel later as well. For those of you who don't know, my other channel is CABG hashtag rant time clips. And I will be over there later on to discuss the copywriting issue. A brief little tidbit about that is that the Senate, specifically Senator Tom Tillis, is trying to make copyright infringement from a misdemeanor punishable by fines into a felony with possible prison time for a punishment rather than the current system. So I will be going in more depth on that over on the Rant Time channel. But for now, I am heading out of here, so I hope you all have a wonderful day or evening. I hope to see you in the next stream. Peace out until then.